What is up? This is episode 9 on Yeee TV. Your host, Clean Side Blaze, and man, this needs no introduction. This boy is smooth. He's cool. He's good at what he does. I'm gonna let him do the introduction himself. But man, we're honored to have the homeboy here for sure. What's up, homeboy? How you doing?
Man,
go ahead and introduce yourself to the people, my
It's
player.
Blanco15 right here from OTR Records. You feel me? They got me in the house. Yeee TV. Shout out my boys. Shout out my good peoples right here to knock this interview out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's get straight into it.
Hell yeah! Shout out DJ Flip. Shout out Baby Runner for showing up too and supporting, man. It's always beautiful and good to have a team behind you and everything, man. But I always ask the guests this, man. Who is Blanco15?
Shit, Blanco15 is a youngin from North Palm Springs, coming up from the neighborhood 1500 East San Rafael. You feel me with this rap shit?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
And what was the inside of your pack growing up, big dog? You know, like what was the siblings like? What was the mom and the dad like? What were the homies like? You know.
Shit, I had one older brother, dog, and I had my mom and dad. You feel me? Both of my parents. It was cool, dog. It was good. I grew up real good.
Close with your brother?
Yeah, I mean, he's the complete opposite. You feel me? I chose to gangbang and shit. My brother chose to just work a regular job and do school and stuff.
How was that relationship with your brother growing up? Like, was it rocky?
Yeah.
Because he wanted the best for you?
Yeah, he always wants the best for me, you know? Like, I speak to him now that we're older, but it's just like, when we were younger, not as much, you feel me?
Yeah. But now it's kind of like he sees you like, all right, look, you're still you, but you're doing it. You're doing it.
He gives me my flowers.
Yeah. Which at the end of the day, man, like, your bro's your bro, man.
For sure.
My bro just pulled up and just had that same conversation with me, dog. So it's like beautiful thing to hear.
Oh, yeah.
Growing up as a kid, man, like, tell me what it was growing up for a kid in Palm Springs. You know, a youngin'. Like, what was school like? What were the homies like? What was it like running around in the streets at that time?
Shit, fool. I mean, it was cool, dog. I mean, it was like any other neighborhood. You feel me? Palm Springs is like any other city. Like how I tell anybody, you have its rough times and it's hard times, you know. But that's what makes you. But straight up, it was like, bro, you know, just. I went to school since 9th grade, homie. I dropped out in 9th grade and started roaming the streets, dog.
What was some of like your guys' pastimes? Like, what would you guys do? Hit the malls, hit the parks, hit the block?
Low-key, fool. I would skip school. I would go to Jack in the Box the first thing with the homies and eat breakfast, fool.
Hey, I had a guess. Was Jack in the Box on Highway 111?
Nah,
because we had one on when I used to go to Palm Desert and kick it out there.
The homie right here knows about Coachella Valley.
Hell yeah. Hey, I'm peeped up. When I was a youngster, my mom would try to get me away. She would always send me to Palm Desert, but she never knew nothing about Palm Desert and the back streets and shit, like what's going on out there.
Yeah.
Even the parties, like the kickbacks and like the females and everything, you know?
Hell yeah, it's
like,
always cracking.
Yeah, because like Palm Desert, Palm Springs, the Coachella Valley is kind of like, you guys already know, like there ain't much to do out there, so you got to make it happen.
For sure. You feel me?
Know?
Like I feel like how right now in my city, I'm low-key the only one, and I speak for me and my hood, you know?
Yeah.
Me and my hood, we're low-key the only ones who did something for our city, like why doesn't put a name on?
Yeah, when you were growing up, was there anybody doing it, kind of, somewhat, buzzing it?
I can't give no flowers to no one, dog.
Right, because they didn't make it out.
Yeah, just for myself and my peoples, you know?
And I guess that's like, not even I guess, I know, like it's a beautiful thing, dog, because like since you could be the first one to be like, you know what, my section hasn't had anybody like that, but I'm going to be that somebody.
For sure, it's a beautiful thing to say, you know, and it's a beautiful thing too, also when the homies support it, you know?
Yeah, what kind of, hell yeah, and what kind of kid were you growing up, dog? Were you like a social kid? Were you an observer? Were you like a follower? Like, were you the one following the big homies?
I mean, honestly, it was just like, fool, like, to be real, it was just, when I was in school, I was like a class clown, fool. I was always talkative, always moving around. Like, you could see how I am. I was moving around just like.
Just have high energy.
Yeah, you feel me? All the time. But it was just like, like, low-key, fool. It was just like, well, I was looking for trouble, you feel me?
Yeah.
A little bad kid, dog. I'm just cool.
It's kind of one of those like if you ain't moving forward, you're gonna blow up. You know, because you got like, I can't sit still. Like I need to keep going.
Like,
I need to do something.
I would always get in arguments with my teachers and shit, fool, because I was just that one kid that was just,
they didn't understand though, but they didn't understand.
They didn't. And now when they look at me, they probably like, damn, fool, this did something, you know?
Yeah.
So it's crazy, dog. It's really crazy.
And then well, like growing up as a kid, because like I had a cousin, not even a cousin, my bad, my nephew, who who has high energy, you know, and they try to like, oh, like is there drugs in the house, or like do you have a medication? Like, did they try to medicate you because you're so hyper?
They told my head off food too, and my mom said, Charlie, fool, my mom doesn't go about that shit. I'm not putting
that's beautiful. None of that shit. That's beautiful.
Because at the end of the day, homie, it's like, that's just regularly who you are, dog. You shouldn't have to come, like, and that goes for all baby mamas and all moms, homie. Like, you shouldn't have to calm your kid down. How the way he is, you gotta love him. And my headphone's calling me right now too, dog.
Shit. Hey, if you gotta answer, dog, hey, always answer your phone calls, man, when your mom calls, man. You never know what it is.
Nah, I'll let her know I'm doing the interview right now.
So, yeah, man,
My mama home. My mama.
No,
Call
you're
moms.
good. You gotta always call back moms, man. Check in with your mamas, man. For real,
Always.
for reals.
Hey, mom. I'm right here doing the interview. Let me call you back. I love you, mom. All right, love you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Shout out my mama.
That's right. Hey,
mom.
like I said, checking in with mamas and
I got
everything.
my mama tatted on the side of my face. The rose. Palabra. What's her name?
What was the first tat you got?
This money bag on my finger.
Shit, money. Man, come on now.
On my mama.
Hey, we gotta get to the bag, man. Remember,
Always
everybody,
married
get
to
to the
the bag,
bag, homie. Man, look, tell me when you first got that spark in your mind, dog, or in your hustle where you're like, man, I gotta get the bag. Like, what was it? Were you struggling? Were you going through things?
Honestly, fool, like, fucking, fool, straight up, fool, as a youngster, dog, I didn't really know what I wanted to do in my life, dog. Like,
Yeah.
like how I said, dog, I was just kicking it with the homies, getting by, dog. Like, I never worked, no job, dog.
Yeah. How were you introduced to the homies? Like, were you grew up in it, or were, like somebody brought you around?
Like school and shit.
Yeah,
school
just hanging out with everybody.
Yeah, on the hood.
Yeah.
School and shit. And then,
You start going through shit.
Yeah, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like with the homies and shit, like just growing up.
Yeah.
Like I knew I grew up with one of the homies in school and shit, brought me to say and
Yeah.
like gang man.
Yeah, hell yeah. And I don't want to be we come from the double S, my boy. You know,
Oh,
like
yeah.
we know what it is and what it isn't. But the perception outside, and especially with like other outlets, when they go like, "Oh, how's it like being a white SM?"
Yeah,
And they expect you to be like, "Oh, with the homies like fucking you up." Well, they don't know, homie. Like white, black, whatever. If you grew up in the hood, you grew up with
Facts,
the homies.
dude, like,
they're embracing you
For sure, homie.
You know?
Like that's what I'm saying. If you're to everybody, homie, like if you grew up, if you're a product of that environment, that's what you're going to grow up knowing.
Yeah.
Like a white fool dog can grow up in a black neighborhood.
Yeah.
And grow up with those type of homies.
Yeah.
Me
Pick
from
up their
my
program and
exactly,
everything.
Me, from my instance, I grew up around with Raza, homie.
Yeah.
So that's how I learned how my program is.
What was it like for you going to the homies' house and like seeing the Mexican culture and like seeing how they
love that
were?
shit, fool.
Yeah. Like, what was some of your favorite food?
But it wasn't different though, homie,
Yeah.
because like at the end of the day, dog, I'm from Europe. Like I don't
Yeah.
have a same culture as a regular American
Yeah.
white person.
Correct.
You feel me? Like my
Correct.
mama and food still have straight up, dog. We had a gang of tortillas, rice, all the time in the house. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
we would eat that. Homie.
The struggle essentials.
Yeah, at the end of the day, like, dog, that was regular, so that wasn't nothing new. Like, the households, like, everything, that wasn't nothing new. Like, for my mom would get up on my ass the same way I would see their mom do that, because I'm not your average weddle.
Yeah, hell yeah. When you started coming around like the white homies, like family and shit, what was some of the first nicknames they were throwing at you that you were hearing?
Oh, fool, like,
Güero.
all the time, Güero. Güero's the first one. Feel me?
You're like,
Güero.
shut the fuck up.
Güero and shit, fucking, how do you call it, like, gringo.
Gringo, Blanco,
Yeah,
obviously.
you know, all that shit. But nah, I chose the name Blanco15 because they wanted me to give me the name Güero.
Yeah.
But
You're like, it's played out.
You don't speak Spanish, homie, you know?
Yeah.
So, and like straight up, fool, like I told him, my other homie told me, like, you're Blanco, fool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was there a different name you wanted before that or nah?
Nah, not really. Blanco.
Yeah. So what was the type of music that was coming out the pad, dog? Like, what were you guys listening to growing up? What was your mom listening to? Your dad listening to? Your
My
brother?
mom listened to Tupac and 50 Cent.
Yeah.
You feel me? I would hear Tupac, 50 Cent. My older brother would listen to everything growing up, fool. Like, at the time, fool, when we were young, Fetty Wap, fool, that shit was popping, like, Chief Keef, those type of foods, like, how do you call it?
The drill came out in
like,
Chicago
that's
and
what
shit.
my brother, but the thing is, my brother wasn't, like, gang related.
Yeah.
So he wasn't listening to no gang related music. Like, he was listening to what was popping.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, but nah, fool, like, when I started getting on music, fool, was like type shit, like my own way of music was like shit, fool. I just jumped into Tupac, 50 Cent.
Yeah.
Feel me? Just like automatic, like Ice Cube, like gangster rappers too. At the end of the day, too, dog.
Give me a little tour real quick, right? I'm walking with Blanco. I'm in your hood, and we're bumping something. What's your go-to bumping music when you in the hood trooping?
Fool, Lil Travieso.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Yeah,
Which
Rest in
one?
peace, Lil Travieso. Oh, and low key, fool, the go-to one in my hood, fool, is Soul Banging by Smokey 15. The rest in peace, my homie, fool. But you feel me, like, on some genuine shit, fool, like when we're in the hood every single day, even when the homies were alive and shit, like, fucking, it's a Pete thing.
Yeah, by Lil Travieso?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that shit hard.
Not even that. I just feel like, look, like Lil Travieso lyrically wasn't the craziest. Didn't have like the best structure, but it's what the homie represented. He represented a real young homie.
I'm not gonna lie, homie, for a Raza artist, fool, he was talented, dog. That fool had a lot of good bars, fool.
No, oh yeah.
A lot of shout out Peso, shout out Lefty and shit too.
Peso
fool.
and Lefty,
like,
yeah.
You feel me? And Chito does his Thug Nizzle too, dog. Like all those fools do their shit, fool.
Yeah.
But Lil Travieso was a real gangbang music, fool.
Yes, sir.
Like when you listen to
that's a real little homie right there. Yeah.
Gang banging, dog. Like that's some Sureño shit, fool.
But there's a lot of what I'm trying to say is like there's a lot of people who could come off as young artists and that rep the double S, but they just don't give you the feel of like, oh, you're like a little. When Lil Travieso came out, it's like, yeah, that's like a little homie in the hood right there.
Lil Travieso was like, I feel like that fool's how he conducted himself was like he was brought up like an old gangster.
Yes, sir.
Like a youngster, but from the
but with the program, dog. Like you could tell he was laced up right. Yeah, he was laced up right.
His older homies laced him up right.
Right,
for sure.
Hell
shout out to Little Nay and shout out to those who's from Colorado. Those who's are the boys right there. They all fuck with me.
Who were some of the homies in your hood that you credit for lacing you up right? Because when I see you conduct yourself, I'm just saying like it's just like Lil Travieso, like you're programming right, you're acting right, you're conducting right, you're conducting yourself right.
Shout out to my homie dog Smokey, rest in peace, dog. Shout out to my homie Young Rowdy, free my homie dog, free my homie Chico, dog. I got a lot of homies, fool, you feel me? Like I got a lot of homies that tell me right, homie, but it's because at the end of the day, dog, you go through shit, fool, and when you're younger, you feel me? A homie will always check you, fool, if that's your real homie.
Yeah.
He's not gonna let you be
for your best interest.
Yeah, you feel me? He's not gonna let you stop spending holla.
Yeah. Beautiful way to say it, dog.
Yeah, straight up, homie, because like, and I'm blessed for that. Shout out to my real homies, dog.
Yeah.
Like, they done made me sit here to this position to talk with you, homie.
Yeah,
and
hell yeah.
Straight up believe me to speak for my hood. You feel me?
And be a good representative from the neighborhood.
Homie. So that's why I'm saying, like, shout out to my homies, dog, that really taught me well, dog.
Hell yeah. And when did the trouble start coming your way? When did you start like over here we got in LA, we have Silmar, we have LP, we have Central. What do you guys have out there in Palm Springs? Like when you guys hit the halls?
We have Indio Juvenile Hall.
How was it over there in Indio Juvenile? Was it cracking?
Yeah, it was cracking, fool, but I'm not gonna lie, fool. I've only been there one time, fool, for a blower, dog. Yeah. So I was only in there for a couple of days, dog.
Yeah, and then let's right out.
Yeah, I wasn't there for a minute, dog, because straight up, like, I didn't get caught for anything.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But straight up, dog, like, my mama, I've only been right there, and then, like, counties right there, too. I haven't been to that. I haven't been to Indio County, dog. I've been to only LA County.
So you get busted in Coachella Valley, everybody goes to Indio County?
Yeah, Indio County.
Got you.
Indio County. And then, but it depends. You could get transferred. You could get transferred to like Banning.
Yeah, because it's still Riverside County, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It's Riverside County, but you could get transferred, dog.
Yeah.
You know, like, nah, foods.
Tell me the misperception people have about like Palm Springs and Coachella Valley, dog. Like the wrong idea.
Tourist city, fool, when it's really not. Like at the end of the day, dog, fool, you could come to LA, dog. Yeah. I could come to LA, and I'm from Palm Springs, dog. I'm not, fool. There's South Central. There's the ghetto, fool. There's everywhere right here, bro. Like. So at the end of the day, you could go to Beverly Hills. You could go to Palm Springs and go to downtown Palm Springs. Yeah. You could go to Palm Springs and
Palm Desert, go to Rodeo.
Or Rancho Mirage and go down motherfucking El Paseo, bro.
Yeah, El Paseo.
You feel me? Yeah. And then go up 74 and shit. That's all the nice parts, bro. Go to North Palm Springs. Yeah. You're not gonna see no tourists there.
Exactly.
You feel me? Like at the end of the day, dog. So that's what I'm saying. Like it's a lot of people think that it's a tourist city when in reality it's really not, dog. Like it's still active, homie. Yeah. Every city is active. Like you could think, fool. They can have a zero murder rate, fool. There's still someone dying there, dog.
Yeah, look, I always trip about the fucking murder. People always go like, "Oh, we got more murder rates than you or whatever." I'm like, motherfuckers still getting shot. Motherfuckers still coming up missing. Fools are still getting poked at.
It doesn't even matter, bro. Like there could be a carjacking, there could be fool getting sticked up outside right now as we speak down the block, and we don't even know about it. Yep. But it's just like fool, straight up. That's how neighborhoods are. That's how every city is, dog. Yeah. Nowhere, you're always gonna find a fool.
Exactly.
You're always gonna find a fool. That's everywhere, dog.
Yeah, well, I mean, look how many times celebrities get smoked on like rich areas.
Yeah, just on some regular shit, dog. Like some regular straight up, dog. And that's just how it is, bro. Yeah. You gotta conduct right, you gotta move right, but it's just every single city has its trenches. Fool. Yeah. Every city, dog. Like you cannot go without not having the trenches.
So tell me, the first time you got busted for that blower, tell me what was the first thoughts in your mind? Where you're like, damn, I'm ready to hit the halls and program, or where you're like, fuck,
fool,
I'm in some shit.
Because it was just like when they took me, I was in there for like motherfucking, I was in the station, fool. So then they took me from the station, I was there all day, fool. And then I went to the halls in the morning. So like, I remember I already knew I was going, but the thing, fool, was that I had my toe, it was fucked up. So I had to take me to the hospital first before, Cause it was like something like it was fucked up. Fool was really fucked up my toe, and I went to the hospital. And I remember like I was sitting in the room where they give like your fingerprints, take your pictures and everything. And then the staff told me, he's like, hey, you got homies right here. And he was like, you're feeding me with those food? Oh, hell yeah. He's like, all right, then we're going to throw you in that unit. I was like, all right. I remember, fool, like, actually this unit and this unit. And I just remember walking through, fool, and you just see, because when I don't know if it was at the time, dog, but when there's a new pool coming in, everybody needs to get in their cell.
Yeah.
So everybody got in their cell, fool. And then, like, I remember, homie, they just sell us, like, they put me all the way at the end in the last cell. I'm looking through everybody's shit.
You think it was on purpose so everybody could see who was coming through?
Yeah, for sure. But it was just the last cell.
Oh, okay.
They didn't have no cell, though. Yeah. I was really packed. Yeah. And, fool, like, when I get right there in the cell, bro, that's palabra, fool. I look across, and I see a black homie, fool. And when I look across, the black homie's chucking on my hood. Oh, what the fuck? And then we go outside and shit, and then that's when I first met that homie. And it was crazy, fool. Like, the Holly was feeding it, like, it was cool, but I wasn't there enough to speak on it, like, as in a long time. Like, I have homies that are really there, fool, for some hot shit.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But it was cool a couple of days, though.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. Like, you found out you had a homie that's from the hood, but he's coming from, like, the same position you are, homie, because he's the black version of you.
Yeah, for sure.
Because, like,
for sure.
You know,
we have,
and I'm pretty sure, like, was he embraced as well, or was he kind of had to go a little harder?
No, for sure. We embraced that for sure. Like, at the end of the day, dog, I have a couple black homies from my hood, dog, and I'm the only white homie.
Yeah. Like, shit, we got a black homie from the hood too. Shout out to the homie Noches for sure.
Yeah, shout out to the homie
the Dubs.
Midnight, dog. Shout out to the homie Baby Rowdy and Midnight.
Yes, sir. My bad. The homie Noches from the Traesos. Hey, my bad, my boy. Shit.
Shout out my boys though. You feel me? Like, nah, we embrace it. My homie Smokey too, dog. Like, that fool's the light skinned black fool. That's my boy, dog. Like, I love that motherfucker. That fool's tat on my face, dog. That's my love, fool.
So what were some of your hobbies growing up, dog? Like, outside of like anything you were doing, like, did you like dabble with like drawing a little bit? Did you dabble with like sports? Did you dabble with,
like, when I was growing up, fool, my dad always tried to lead me into like soccer.
Yeah.
Cause we're from Europe and shit, fool. So he tried to lead me into soccer, fool. He tried to lead me into basketball and shit.
It was in Europe?
Yeah. No, I was born in Europe, fool.
No shit.
Yeah, palabra. I was born in Europe, fool.
Damn, I didn't even know that, dog.
I came out here, fool. And then
so how old were you when you came out here?
Like 2.
Yeah.
I was real young, fool.
Yeah.
It was a civil war, dog.
So what's your ethnicity?
Bosnian.
Oh shit, okay.
Bosnian, European, like, you know.
Yeah. So you're talking about the Civil War when with Russia and shit, like within itself, with Croatia.
Yeah.
Croatia. There you go. Yeah.
And all of them, you know. But I don't know, fool. Like, I can't speak on that, dog. I was young.
Yeah, no,
you know,
for sure.
Up, fool, like, yeah, fool.
So was English your first language or not?
Nah.
I had to learn. So you could fluently speak what language is it that
Bosnian?
You can fluently speak it?
Hell yeah.
No shit. Hey,
palabra.
Say I got it, like, shit, teach me something. Like,
all right, fool, I'm gonna say I'm the best rapper. Ja sam najbolji pjevač.
You always say now.
Ja sam najbolji pjevač.
Hey, it's crazy. You could tell like there's a little bit of Latin there.
Yeah,
you always say my.
Yeah, our alphabet is A, B, C, D.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, it's crazy. It all roots from the Latin.
Palabra, homie. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying, like, you know?
Yeah, it all comes.
I'm not no regular güero, dog.
Yeah, no, for sure. Hey, but the one thing I will credit you, big dog, for sure, is that you're still intact with your roots. I mean, you can still speak.
Hell yeah,
you know, and that's a beautiful thing, dog. Like, I've never condoned homies like hiding like who they really are and shit, homie. And like for you to like probably be like, homie, hell yeah, I can speak that shit.
Hell yeah,
that's dope, dog.
Hell yeah, homie.
That's dope.
At the end of the day, that's how I grew up in my household too, dog. Like, my hip calls me, I'm gonna talk to her like that too. She understands English, but it's just like that's how I grew up in my household.
Hey, if you weren't, let's say like you weren't Blanco, dog, you didn't get caught up with the homies, you know, you weren't gang banging all that. What do you think? Where do you think you would be today?
Hey, I like that question, homie.
Yeah, where do you think you would be?
Palabra, I like that question. That's one of, out of any interview I ever had, that's one of the best questions anybody asked me. I appreciate it. Because I always tell my homies, and not even my homies, but I always tell myself like, you know, it's a trip.
Like, who would you be today?
Yeah, because how do you call it? Like, I really don't know to answer. Like, when I was younger, I didn't know what I wanted to do, but honestly, I really don't know. Like, I have both parents, like how I'm saying, bro. Like, I chose to gangbang. I chose this, like, I knew what I wanted. Yeah. But it's like, full straight up, like, I really didn't know. I don't know. Feel me?
Yeah, you can't even be like, maybe I would have been in sports. Maybe like, I would have killed it in soccer.
I can't tell you, fool, because it's like, I was just bad, fool.
Yeah.
Like, I was really bad, fool. So it was just like, I don't know, fool. I really don't know.
Let's get into the music part. All right, so when did music become like a spark of interest? You know what I'm saying? Like, when did it become like, ooh, that might be something I want to start doing? And at what age
fool,
was it?
Honestly, fool, I've always listened to music, you know, since growing up. But straight up, one time, fool, rest in peace to homie Little Bouncer, dog, from my hood. I was a hard ass rapper, dog. Fucking, he came down. He was fighting some cases. He came back down from Utah back to the hood, and straight up, fool, my boy started making music.
Yeah.
That fool started making music. The homie Smokey told him to start making music. That fool started making music. He took that shit real serious, fool. And we had a studio in Palm Springs.
Yeah, in a house?
Nah, and there was a homie shell, actual studio.
Yeah.
And
but was it like a home studio or at a business? Cause
it was a business, bro.
Oh, okay, yeah, because those home studios sometimes be different too. You know,
it was a home.
Yeah.
It was a business. It was a business.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie, fool, it was like 70. I think it was like 70 an hour, bro. So like we're getting taxed, fool, straight up. But that's the homie though. Shout out to homie Eddie Greens, dog. You know, but we're getting taxed, fool. I'm not gonna lie, we're getting taxed to make some music. But the homie low key, fool, he took me to that studio. Shit, and since that day, I never wanted to rap. I always liked music. I always wanted to be around it, be in the studio. I just wanted to one time, fool, honestly smoke a blunt around that foam shit. You know? So like, that's gangster, fool. My mama, that's the realest shit I could tell you. And the homies took that shit serious, fool. Yeah. So when they took it serious,
they put like the battery in your pack.
Yeah, like the homie Smokey would always be on my ass, like, "Hey, fool, you're wet or you're gonna pop from the hood, fool. Like, you gotta do this shit." So straight up, fool, like I'll have a couple songs and shit, not palabra, and we made one video, fool, and then straight up, fool, like I still wasn't taking it serious. When my homies passed away, fool, when Smokey and Lil Bouncer passed away, that's when I was just like, oh, fool, just a whole foot on the gas. Like,
because you got to carry the torch.
Yeah, right now it's been probably like a year that I've been rapping, bro. So it's like straight up, fool, like.
You think they're proud of you?
Hell yeah, homie. Yeah. Hell yeah, fool. Like,
you think they just smile at you like, motherfucker, you did that shit?
Hell yeah, homie. Yeah. I know my dogs are just right there, like.
That's beautiful, dog.
Hell yeah. Like, I talk to my homie's headphone shit too, fool. She loves me, dog. Like, I love her too, dog. Like, straight up, I'm just. Yeah. He wanted to do this. Smokey wanted to do this, dog. Like, this was his dream, wasn't my dream. Feel me? So I was like, if I could live that for him, I'll live it. Yeah. Feel me? And I'm gonna do it for my dog to the fullest. You feel me?
Yeah, you started it off with the intentions of making somebody else happy. Little did you know you went and found your happiness.
Yeah, facts, bro. Yeah. No, that's real shit, dog. Like, straight up, I only, at that time, was only doing this shit for, like, and I still do this shit for my hood and everything, no shit. But at that time, it was only for the hood and to make Smokey happy. Yeah. Feel me? Like, now it's like,
when did you start getting the love for it?
Foolish. Expensive on my voice.
No, you're good. When did you start getting the love for it? Like, okay, I'm not doing this for no more. I'm starting to feel like I'm doing this for me now.
Dog, like,
was it a certain song where like you did a song and it just got like a certain feedback?
Straight up, fool. Like, honestly, dog, I'm gonna be real. I have a passion for music. And this is what I tell everybody. I have a passion for music and I like music. I like what I do and I love being around the individuals I'm around. But honestly, dog, I tell you, dog, I only do this for my brother. You feel me? For his, but it's like the first time where I got a happy experience and been like, oh, okay, this is where I know I could do it. When I made the song Face of the Town, that's the first reel on my page. Yeah. That shit has almost 200K views, dog. And that shit just made me like just really want to take it serious. Yeah. You know, but I honestly feel like have a passion for this shit just because of my homie. Like when I want to stop, because everybody has a doubt in their mind at the end of the day. And I'll never want to stop. Don't never stop their dreams. Don't never stop what you do. At the end of the day, hustle and keep going and going, dog.
But every course has its end.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I always think of my homie telling me, hey, dog, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah. You came this far, so you better shine. You feel me? And that's what it is, homie. Like, straight up. So, like, I have a passion because I hear his voice telling me. Feel me? I hear that fool punching on me. Like, hey, dog, like, you better do that shit, homie. I'm not paying you, feel me? So that's why I have a passion.
So I see, like, what was it, probably like 3 years ago? I might be wrong. You came out with an album or a project called 1500%.
Yeah, a year ago.
A year ago. There you go. A year ago. It came out 1500%. What was the feedback on that album? What did everybody?
Amazing. I had all the homies bumping it in the hood. Yeah. I had audience bumping it. That album, believe it or not, actually has over, I think, 700,000 streams. Yeah. Feel me? That's my first ever album, bro. So That shit did real good.
Who was the first one to approach you? Was it Flip or was it Solis?
Nah, it was Jay Nino. Shout out to homie Shooters on Go.
Yeah.
Jay Nino.
Shout out.
That's my boy. Honestly, fool. How I could say, dog, I was sitting in the garage, fool. And I looked at my phone and I seen a picture of Chito Ranas with the Rolex on.
Yeah.
Straight up, fool. Jay Nino was in the music industry. He took that picture. He just came to my homie's funeral. I was tired of all the bullshit, fool. Fucking straight up, fool. I called that fool. I told him, hey, man, like, I'm trying to work. He sent me an address to the studio. I'm in my first ever song. Like, my first ever that was hard. The Face of the Town that I'm talking about. And he told me, hey, bro, I think you got the potential. I'm going to show you to OTR. I'm going to show you the Solis. That's when, before Lefty, before everybody.
Yeah.
That's before the buzz. And they fucked me. They signed me. So as soon as, basically, like, after Lefty got signed, bro, I got signed, like, probably, like, a week before.
Yeah.
Feel me? So it was like, when he got out, that's when I met him, and then OTR blew up.
Yeah.
Like, but I was signed. So it's like, they shout out Jay Nino, that's my dog, bro. That fool seen the vision in me. I hit him up, he sent me the address, he took me there, and straight up, fool, when I got there, dog, I got locked up for the same night.
Yeah.
I got locked up for a 357 revolver, dog.
Damn.
Yeah, the first night of the studio, dog. But it was crazy, dog, because that shit just made me like, he put that for me to win.
Yeah.
And I'll always thank him and give him his flowers. I met Flip. Actually, I met Flip a couple weeks ago.
Oh no shit! So you just met the homeboy?
Yeah,
Flip.
I met Flip maybe like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Love
that
my
come
boy.
about?
That fool's a solid ass. Shout out to homies for 16 letter management. Shout out to homie Tommy Guns, the 16 letter boys. Demon. Those who's
the homies out there from Pixley. Yeah. I'm very aware. Shout out to the homies out there, Demon and Tommy Guns for sure.
Oh yeah, those who's are my locals right there. His manager actually Flip hit him up or something like that.
Yeah.
And
it came full circle to you.
Guns,
yeah.
And yeah, free Tommy Guns.
The homie still busted?
Oh no. I think
he's out already. Yeah, but y'all came out. We're gonna get into that video too, for sure.
And how do you call it? Like whatever the case, you feel me? Like we had linked up and shit, whatever, and he showed me Flip. And when I seen Flip a genuine motherfucker, bro. Bro want the best for me. Bro want me to be a star. Bro want me to be famous. And well, let's run it. Feel me? I'm all about that, homie. Like, I'ma run this bitch up, fool. Like, if there ain't no tomorrow.
Yeah.
And straight up, I see what bro's trying to do. I see his vision for me, and I see his potential, and I love that fool, dog. If I could do something for him and he could do it for me, let's do it.
Yeah,
Feel me? And I already have OTR and the team behind me, and now I got Flip and his team behind me, dog. So we bound to win, homie.
Messing with Flip and like the 16 letter management, it's kind of like OTR is like the gang, and like everything with Flip and like the 16 letter management is like the clique. Like y'all are
it's
just
like, because I have Nino's management. That's my management.
Yeah.
So it's like, OTR is my label.
Yeah.
But shout out my label and shit. It's like we have so much talent, fool.
In one roster.
Yeah. So it's like no one. At the end of the day, there's no comparison in the roster.
Yeah.
Everybody's hard. Everybody's gonna blow up. If one goes mainstream, all go mainstream.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is this: sometimes, like my manager Jay Nino, when Solis doesn't have the time out of his day because he's a businessman, bro.
He's doing a million things. I mean, he's doing a million things.
Exactly. So he's gonna take the time out of his day. When bro doesn't have the time out of his day, DJ Flip is, and that's why I give credit to all my managers and all the homies, dog, that do this for people like myself, because I'm a fool, dog.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a fool, and I can't upload my music. I can't do none of this and be professional how
without
they do
them.
it for me.
Yeah.
Feel me? So it's shout out to the management, shout out to the label, shout out to all the people that watch over us, bro.
Oh yeah, shout out. And then I do want to know, what were some of the early struggles of your career? Like some things that you were just kind of like, fuck, I'm struggling with this, but you overcame it.
Shit, honestly, fool, like I still have daily struggles as it goes right now, you know, but shit, in the beginning of my career was honestly, dog, getting a ride to LA. Yeah. Getting a ride, the homies wouldn't show me rides, that shit would get me mad, you know, and I had to take my feelings in my back pocket, because at the end of the day, everybody's a grown man.
Yeah, nobody owes you anything.
Yeah, and straight up, dog, like.
But it's just like, you just want somebody to like kind of give you that little bit of trust and like, hey, believe, like just show me over there and believe me, we're gonna blow it.
This bitch up, bro.
Yeah.
Like, on my mama, bro. So that's what I'm trying to say. Like, straight up, fool. Like, shout out to the homie, dog, Dagger, dog. That fool's in South Central LA. Shout out to my boy, dog.
Yeah.
That fool's the homie, dog.
Shout
that fool
out.
straight up picked me up every motherfucking time in Palm Springs and told me, dog, you're gonna blow up, homie.
Yeah.
Just like, you feel me, stay consistent. He never asked me nothing, no gas money, no weed, no nothing, dog.
He believes.
Straight up, dog.
Yeah.
And now to this day, I bring that motherfucker everywhere. He just got out of jail. Shout out my boy.
Shout
I
out.
brought that fool to
That's
the
right.
fucking show with me yesterday.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Let's talk about that show, man. I seen the whole, almost everybody from OTR was right there. You know, I seen Westmont there. That's the boy. Shout out to homeboy Westmont.
Shout out Westmont Steve. That's
Yes.
my boy.
Hell yeah. Shout out Westmont, man. The whole double S right there with how was it for you, man? Just how was
Shit,
that
I ain't
whole
gonna lie.
event?
Shout out to the fans, dog.
Yeah.
Shout out to Solis. Happy birthday, Solis. It was yesterday.
Yeah, happy birthday, my boy. Yes,
Solis'
sir.
birthday. Fucking honestly, dog. That shit was fucking sick, fool.
Yeah.
As soon as I popped out, like,
The love.
yeah, fool, straight up, it was like more than just love, homie. Like, I seen it really when I went on the stage and other artists performed that, fool, like, the whole crowd came and put their cameras on me.
Yeah.
Feel me? That's how I know, like, that's what's
It's
up.
real.
Like, the fans fuck with me, dog. And a shout out to all the fans. Shout out whoever walks up to me and ever wants a picture. Walk up, homie. I might look scary and shit, dog, but I'll take a picture all day, homie. All motherfucking day,
I'm
homie.
sure.
I love all my fans, dog. You fools helping me, I'm helping you, dog.
Yeah.
All day, dog. Feel me? I love all the fans.
Give a little bit of advice to the younger artists who are coming up. Like, how important is it to have a support system? You know what I mean,
bro,
from both the fans and your close ones.
For the young artists coming up, dog. The thing you need to remember is this. Straight up. If no one supports you, fuck them.
Yeah.
Because all I can say is like this: make sure you're supporting yourself in what you want to do.
All right.
But straight up, the fans and people supporting you are very big. But as I can say like this, you'll hustle and you'll lead to the attention where they have to grasp you.
Oh yeah.
Everybody needs to grasp what's hot, bro.
Yeah.
You know, fool. This goes for everybody who's famous. One Haina sees you on the Explore page, she's gonna share it to her next homegirl, and you're gonna be popping.
Yeah.
Just for the simple fact she's gonna follow you because you're hot.
Yeah.
So everybody grasp.
Yeah, hell yeah. Talk about
stop.
how important it is to have the female fans.
Oh, big. That's a big one.
Yeah.
Female fans run it up for you. They post selfies of them in their mirror. Feel me?
How's it been for you?
Cute videos, good shit, dog. That shit's female. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to all the girls bumping me. You know, I'm thugged out, SA choloed out, but feel me? We got the love songs for the ladies too.
Hell yeah. When did you start noticing, like, damn, I'm kind of famous?
like when I started going to the malls, when I started going to the malls and when I started going out in public, like, for straight up, I was going with different hyenas, dog.
Yeah.
I was going with different hyenas and shit, and fools will walk up to me and ask me for a picture. Shout out to the homies. I have a weed shop in East LA that I go to. I don't know the name.
Shout out them though.
These fools, I walked in there. This how I knew I like low key had clout, or if I'm famous, if you want to say.
Yeah.
I walked in the shop, and the guy right there tells me, he says, "Hey, you're da 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 da." Say yeah. Says all my daughters at my house bumping music, and bro gave me my weed for free.
No shit.
Swear to God, fool. So that's how I really knew. And honestly, fool, when people just walk up and ask you for a picture, like, it's different.
Yeah.
Cause I'm used to, like, fool, I had a incident in Palm Springs, fool, where they pulled up on me with my headphone, and 3 fools out of a car with hats.
You're tripping. You're like, fuck.
Fool, nah, so I put in my clothes in, and these fools are pulling up in a red motherfucking Nissan. And I seen them, and I'm like, So my headphone, she sees them too, but my mom's not on. She's a white lady.
Yeah, she's not on that. She's not on that, dog.
So these fools are like, hey, you're Blanco15? I will check the hood up, you know, regular shit, and then bang my hood on these fools, and then they're like, nah, we're fans.
Yeah.
Like, we want a picture. And my mom's like, cut it out with that crap. And I'm like, nah, let me get a picture. And then, like, it was crazy because my mom was just like tripping out on the fact how it's not on no shit like
negative
hey,
shit.
Fuck you, homie.
Yeah.
Like, it's, can I have a picture now?
Yeah.
Like, straight up peace. So it's crazy, dog. Like, my bad, bro.
No, you're good.
You know what I mean? It's just a trip, dog.
Talk about the adjustment from going from, like, people running up on you and you got a fear for your life, and people running up on you and you're like, oh, this is more of a positive tip. How was the adjustment? How was it for you adjusting both ways? Did it take a little bit, or did you kind of like fall into it? Like, this is for me. I can do this.
I don't want to. You gotta take the grills off.
Homeboy, all right, the homeboy came with the grills, dog.
Oh, yeah,
That's the first time you premiered the grills on a podcast?
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I wear them shits. I like them. But you feel me? When I smoke too, gang, they just like they started to smell, fool.
Yeah.
Everybody with gold teeth and diamond teeth or just jewelry in their mouth will tell you that. You feel me? You got a lighter on you, bro?
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
Oh, my mama, but nah, what was your question again? I'm sorry, bro.
No, how was it for you adjusting, going from like people running up on you, you got to fear for your life, then people running up on you, and like it's on a good thing. You know?
I still not adjusted to it. Like I still have when fools walk up to me, I still bang the hood on me.
Yeah, it's muscle memory.
Yeah, not like straight up.
Yeah, it's muscle memory, dog. You're just like it's automatic.
Yeah, so it's just like I still haven't adjusted, but it's just like I don't know. It's different. Yeah, because you don't know who's right there for your best interest or for your for like motherfucking like worst interest.
Yeah, and plus, regardless, at the end of the day, like whether people want to take it wrong or not, like at this point, like when you live this life, that just becomes your ID card, dog. That becomes your placazo. That becomes like to automatically, like when somebody comes and says what's up, you're gonna be like so and so from so and so.
Exactly,
you know?
homie.
Or if it's on some bad shit, they're gonna do that too, you know. So whether it's good or bad, that's just how we introduce ourselves.
That's all I can say, homie. I'm a gangster. I'm a gangbanger. So all I can say is this: if I walk up to somebody and I bang on them, is because word to mouth is everything. I didn't come in here to tell you my neighborhood. Now watch you. I'm a rapper, homie. Yeah. Now watch you. Not saying you, but the next fool. Yeah. Say, hey, homie, this fool came in here, didn't bang his vodka on us. Yeah. And this would just say, oh, da 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 da. Yeah. Like, come on, fool. That's out, homie. Yeah. And it still goes to that because at the end of the day, real gangsters look at all that shit, dog. Yeah. We feel me? Mannerism, programs, the morals, the values, everything. A man is a man, dog. Before everything. You know? So,
hell yeah.
And it's all love and respect, dog.
Always, homie. Always, homie. No, hell yeah. I've seen I've obviously met like artists and people who have high egos, big egos and shit, you know? And then there's just those dudes who you meet who are just men, you know, like you're just a stand-up dude, you know? And off the bat when I met you, I got that big vibe off you. Like, this is a solid homie right here. Like if you were just from my hell yeah, fool, like all day, fool, it's blue team over here, you know? Yep. So my thing is like I wanna know when's the time like you almost lost your life as a youngster, dog, and how was that for you, homie? Like
shit, honestly, fool, like I wouldn't want to get too much in detail, but you know, it's like it was at a young age, perro, and you know, it's crazy, fool, and those experiences make you want to not rethink,
make you or break you.
Yeah, but it's like straight up, fool, at those times, it's like, all right, this shit happened to me, so I know I'm capable of doing it again. Yeah. Feel me? So it's like at the end of the day, like how I say is with that, dog, to each is his own.
Oh yeah, I asked you that because like you said, that's either gonna make you or break you, and I wanted to know because like, what were your thoughts after like you almost lost it? Was it like, what kept you going? Like, I'm gonna keep banging because most motherfuckers don't make it. They'll be like, shit, that was good enough.
Dog, I love that shit. Yeah. I love when the homies give me a pat on the back. I love when my homies tell me, hey, fool, good job, or hey, you did that. You know, like at the end of the day, fool, like to me, name is everything. Yeah. Reputation is everything too, dog. So it's like at the end of the day, dog, like if you preach something, perro, and if they throw you right in front of that, what you're preaching, and you don't write out, what do I look like?
Yeah, yeah. You know what's the cool thing too, man? You got some people on the roster on OTR who are full of wisdom and all that. Like I know Westmont, I met him personally, man.
Hell yeah, homie. That's a good solid homie.
That's a good solid homie. Hey, I'll tell you this: when Westmont and his crew is with him, like it's the homie Psycho 83, Perito Wow Wow, shout out my boys. Yeah, hey, dog. Hey, these fools are like the funniest comedians of my life, dog. These fools are funny, dog.
But at the end of the day, how I say too.
One time I heard is a Westmont we're in the studio and this fool told Psycho is all like, man.
Those homies like that, that are funny and comedians, are the most vicious homies.
Shit, well, tell me why. I want to hear why. And a good homie's gonna explain why that is.
And that's just because they got that in their mind.
Bond. They got that bond.
They got that mind. They got that mindset, fool. And it's just at the end of the day, how I tell everybody, fool, you can never fear no man or we all are men. Yeah, hell yeah. We all, if you're a woman, this goes for a woman. We all are humans, dog. All of us, dog. We all bleed, shit, piss, do everything
the same way.
Same, dog. It's just if this fool has a higher level of money, fame, his name, anything, dog. But it's just at the end of the day, dog. It's just
you still got your manhood.
Yeah, how you conduct yourself. You know,
I tell my young homies the importance of the moment the importance of having boundaries, homie. The reason that the importance of having boundaries is because the moment you let a man smut up your name, you can't come back from that, dog.
Facts, homie.
You can't come back from it. You might as well just go live a different life, you know.
Facts.
And that's why that's everything to us. That's why like people don't understand. We'll die for it, you know. We'll lay our life down for it. We'll do time for it, homie. Because like you don't understand. Like we can't come back to what made us.
Exactly. Because at the end of the day, fool, I want to always be able to shake my camarada's hands.
Yes, sir.
Always shake my brothers that I grew up in my,
especially during battle, dog.
Exactly, homie.
Yeah, especially during battle.
When I got shit going on, actual pedas in the streets. Yeah. I want to be able to shake my camarada's hands.
Yes, sir.
Feel me? So that's the main focus about that.
I also noticed Bozo's on the roster too. You spend time with Bozo?
Yeah, that's the boy. Shout out to homie Bozo. That's feed my gente.
Yeah, I know.
That fool's his feed my.
Shout out to Bozo too, man. He did a lot of work, music and all that with my boy Stevie over there at Fan First. But that homie too, a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge and everything. Have you guys ever sat down and talked and had good conversations?
Yeah, we had I've honestly had a show with Bozo and shit. We sat down in the same stage room, chopped it up about a gang of shit, life shit. You know, he's taught me a lot too, bro. Like I could say, that fool's a very solid homie. You know, he has game on him, dog.
Yes, sir.
If you wanna, you know, like at the end of the day, dog, I'm a young cat, dog. So I always pick up game from any older camarada that's been doing this. You know, so I do give my flowers to him. I do give my flowers to all the homies that are doing their thing, dog, you know? So for sure, it's dope to have bro on the roster.
Yeah, hell yeah. Who would you say you're the closest to on the roster? Like you spend a lot of time with, you hit him up most of the time, you're talking to him all the time? Lefty? What is it about Lefty that gravitates you towards him?
That fool's
He's doing it?
Like me.
Yeah.
Like in a way, like, I mean,
shout out to the brothers from KHA too, from Kings Ever Rock.
Shout out to all the homies from KHA. Shout out to the homie Serio 2 times. Shout out Lefty Gunplay. So they got some solid ass camaradas.
Hey, before Lefty got big, I was already put on to the homies from KHA because of the homie Cujo the Savage, and he was over there fucking with like Serio 2 times, Doubter Loco.
Yeah, shout out to homies,
the bowling movement.
Yeah, shout out to homies, bro.
Yeah,
you know, Lefty just took it to another level.
Yeah,
and honestly, I say Lefty because straight up, fool, like from everybody in the label, whenever, like at the end of the day, that fool's a grown man, dog. Like we don't conversate through the phone all day and everything, you know. But like straight up, fool, whenever we do see each other, he takes me in with all hands, dog, all open respect. Like how you been, fool? Like what's up? We chopping it up.
Like a real camarada.
Yeah, hell yeah, homie, real solid homie. So
and shout out to King Cash too, dog.
Yeah,
like, hey, people don't know a lot about King Cash's catalog, dog. But hey, man, before, like I said, when King Cash was rapping, dog, the homie had bars, dog. The homie could rap. The homie was really doing it, you know.
Hey, that song, he's right there in the jail.
When he's in the jail, he goes, I was on the main line.
Yeah. Shout out to homie King Cash.
Yeah, King Cash.
Right there. That got some slaps, dog.
Yeah, he got a lot of slappers. We used to
me and him gonna have one coming on the way too, dog. You know.
Yeah.
Me and Lefty already got one. I got one coming with Chito.
Yeah.
I got one coming with a motherfucking Dodie 6. Shout out to the homies from 40s.
Yeah, yes sir.
With Dodie 6 too. I got a gang of music, fool. I got a gang of, you know, it's dope, fool, having a genuine relationship with some of these artists.
Right, and not forced relationships.
Yeah, for sure. And it's sick because when you think about it, it's like, they're just like, fool, Lefty reminds me like a homie from my hood, dog. Yeah. Straight up. And I'm pretty sure he always says the same shit about me. Like, remind me of a homie from my hood.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's what I mean. Like, that's my boy, dog.
Yeah.
You know? That's really my boy.
Because when you're away from home, that's like the thing that makes you feel close to home is having homies like that.
Facts. Facts. Like, there be times where I just want to, like, leave.
Yeah.
You know? And it's like, those fools are like right there sipping. Kicking it with hoes. Like, you know, fool? Like, it's real homies like that make. And shout out to the homie Tommy Guns and Demon and those fools. Like,
yes, sir.
We have
16 Letter
like
Boys.
That. It's like genuine shit with the artist that makes y'all homies. Like, fuck the internet, fool. You know, like, this is us, fool.
Yeah, no, it's real important, man. Like, we're naturally supposed to have human connection, dog. You know, social media took a lot of that shit away. But I noticed there's like a lot, and even in a lot of audios, homie, like a lot of audios lost their ways, lost their traditions, homie. But there's some where like you see that they still have that, dog. There's still brotherhood, homie. They know what a brotherhood is. They know what a real camarada is. They know what it is to be tested in battle, homie. They know what it is to have your nuts tested, you know. Or they know the whole get down, homie. So when you're around like minds like that, like you said, homie, you just feel like, damn, I feel like I'm right at home. When you started coming out.
I have homies too, fool. Shout out to the homies for Playboys, fool. Mr. Keep It Hood,
Mr. Keep It Hood, yeah, Peso, Rich Rabbit,
man, dog. Those fools are feed, man.
Yeah, Mr. Keep It Hood used to mess with the homie from Fat First too, dog. But shout out to Mr. Keep It Hood, Rich Rabbit, Peso.
Yeah.
When you started coming around LA, like, what was your first thoughts, homie? Because I know you probably started like staying around here and like started hanging around here a lot more. Like, what was your first thoughts? You loved it? Did you embrace it? Did you miss home?
I love this shit.
Yeah.
A straight up fool, like I love this shit right here. I cannot say that I don't.
What do you love the most about it?
How it's fast.
Yeah, it's a fast life.
Yeah.
A rat race.
Because in Palm Springs it's very slow.
Yeah.
So it's
you gotta make something happen.
I make it fast.
Yeah.
So right here is fast every day, dog. I got different girls, different money, different shit planned for my day, different studios, different people, different catalogs, different everything, dog. Like this shit's just running up a bag. Dude.
Yeah.
So I love LA, homie. LA sick.
What do you do on your pastime, dog? When you're not in the music, when you're not in the booth, like what are you doing?
In the booth.
Yeah.
I can't.
You can't leave it.
I don't have no pastime, fool. I do not go one day without not working, perro.
Yeah.
Honestly, if I'm not shooting content, not in the studio, there's nothing like kicking in with a hyena, fool.
Yeah.
That's it, homie. And making money. That's all. And if the hyena's there, she's right there in the studio.
You got any interest outside of being an artist? You think you'll ever be going to acting? You think you'll ever go to
acting? Is something I want to do. If anybody sees this, holla. To Soulless,
hell yeah,
Flip,
get the homie on some films, man.
Come on, bro. You know we'll run that shit up. I'm good for.
Hey, but take your time, dog. Like take your time to grow, homie.
Hell yeah.
Because I already see like you got a good head on your shoulders, dog. You've been laced the right way.
Appreciate it.
You know your time's gonna come.
Appreciate it, big dog.
You know your time's gonna really come. Just keep your head focused, big dog.
Appreciate it.
Outside of California, outside of LA, who would you want to work with?
Full straight up, dog. I don't. Other than. I only listen to 2 artists, fool. And I could only say one, dog. On some genuine shit is Little Dirt. Other than that, fool, dog. Like from other than the homies, like Lefty, Peso, Chito, and these fools. Fool, like I have a song with Chito. I have a song with Lefty. I have a song with Dodie, and I'm getting a song with X4, bro. So it's like at the end of the day, dog, it's like the rappers that I listen to on a daily basis. Yeah. I have songs with them. So I really don't want to work with no one. But if I could work with someone, it would be my homies, rest in peace, fool. Yeah. That's it, dog.
Oh, yeah.
Other than
that's
that,
beautiful,
no one
dog.
else, dog. Like myself, I think I'm the hardest rapper, P.
Yeah.
Straight up, fool. Like as of right now, and that's not even on no cocky shit. I really think that shit, and I'm gonna be the hardest, dog.
Yeah, hell
really
yeah.
Be the hardest. I'm gonna be the dopest, sickest rapper, fool. The whitest essay, dog.
And so let's go into this, right? When do you think you'll go away from like I'm the hardest white ass into like I'm just the hardest motherfucker, period? You know, like
shit,
do you think it's a certain amount of accolades that you gotta get before you can say that?
If I'm at 10 million motherfuckers looking at my shit, I'm the hardest motherfucker.
Yeah.
But as of right now, dog, I'm the hardest white essay. Feel me? And I say that shit proudly, and I'm the hardest. Straight up, fool. There's not in our community. Yeah. There's not no one that's as popular as a white homie.
I couldn't even say it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I couldn't even say it.
Feel me? Like in our community, homie, on the blue team and everything, dog. No one, dog. Like I don't speak for no one else but our side, dog. Like straight up, fool. I feel like I'm the only one. So it's like when I'm really mainstream, that's when I'll say I'm the hardest rapper. But I'm not mainstream yet. So when I get mainstream, for sure. Yeah. You know? Hell
yeah. Well, look, dog, we're gonna end this off with a couple fire questions, dog. Like I want some people to kind of get to know you a little more, right? Let's say you're on the island, dog, for a year and you could only listen to 3 artists. Who are those 3 artists?
Blanco15, Smokey15, and Little Bouncer.
That's right. Now, if you could only watch 3 movies in a year, what 3 movies would those be?
Scarface. What's that one called? Casino.
Dope.
And Bronx Tale.
Man, dog, I swear to God, I was like Bronx Tale. I thought, homie, I had a fucking feeling it was Bronx Tale, dog. That's my favorite movie of all time, dog.
Yeah, my dad showed me that shit too when I was 5 years old.
My dad too. That's a lot of similarities. Hell yeah.
I'll always watch that.
Because that movie,
I can watch it 1,000 times.
1,000 times because that movie
has so much meaning.
So much, dog. But it has so much meaning to a young boy.
Sonny and that fool. But
you had to respect both of them.
Exactly.
Yeah. Exactly. You had to respect both of them.
Exactly.
And they had to respect each other.
Trip on that fool. Yeah. It was a good like That's how it really is, homie. Like fools don't.
That's
like,
men again. That's men amongst men. Men
on
amongst men.
A young man on men.
Cause Sonny knew he could have smoked them at any time.
Palabra anytime.
But he's
dog.
all like, what do I hate against this man?
Yeah,
he's a hardworking man.
Yeah.
You know, and I love the kids.
And even this was that.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah, that movie.
That's the only reason why in that movie. Just whoever hasn't watched that movie, you gotta check that shit out. Dog.
Yeah, but
it
has a lot of meaning. But I feel like it's very important for a young man because like it has so much meanings to become a man.
Exactly.
You know? It's dealing with everything. It's dealing with the streets. It's dealing with the racism. Because remember, he had a love for that black girl.
Straight up.
You know what I mean? So that's a good one.
Yeah.
I got another one for you. If you could go anywhere in the world right now, where would you go to travel just for a week? Go kick it and be on a vacation. Where in the world would you go?
Back to Bosnia and honestly, back to my own city and damn fool. There's one place that I wanted to go to. I seen it has a mountains and shit. Like it's like a hotel right there in the mountains. I don't know if it was Dubai or some shit, but some nice shit like that. Something like that.
Like Bora Bora or some shit? Yeah. Hell yeah. What do you think the meaning of life is, dog?
The meaning of life?
Yes, sir.
The meaning of life is, look, there's many meanings of life. To each is his own meaning of life. To my meaning of life is to get my family and my priorities and my people in a better position.
Beautiful, dog.
My life in a better position. Someone else's meaning of life can mean anything, dog. But to each is his own.
Yeah.
Feel me?
Hell yeah. I couldn't even say it any better, dog. What motivates you?
Myself, looking in the mirror and telling myself that I'm the shit. You know?
Self-encouragement.
Hell yeah, homie.
Is there anything you regret in life?
Like, nah.
Nah. That's cool. Sometimes we ain't gotta have regrets. That means we're at peace with everything.
Yeah.
You know? People don't look at it that way.
I don't really regret nothing that I've done.
What's one thing you wish you knew before you started your career?
What it was gonna lead me to.
Yeah. The success?
The success and the troubles. And the trials and tribulations.
How do you think you're doing so far?
Amazing.
Oh yeah, bro. I fucking appreciate that. Now, if you could give me a quote that you live by every day, what would it be?
Don't take nothing personal. Ever in life.
That's all I know. Man.
Tuck your feelings in your back pocket and don't take nothing personal, dog.
Yeah, we're gonna make that the word of the quote of the day, dog. For reals. Don't take nothing personal, especially when it's business. That's a big one. You know, nobody ever. People always bring their personal feelings into business.
Oh yeah.
And they get both fucked up.
Don't take nothing personal.
Man, hey, look, I by far one of my most favorite fucking podcasts ever. It was like just sitting with the homie.
Hell yeah.
You know,
Shout
we just
out my boy right here.
Yeah, hell yeah. We just sitting in the hood, chilling, kicking it, and chopping it up, homie. Like, but I didn't want to come at you with controversial shit. I don't want to come at you trying to belittle or come at your characters like a lot of outlets do.
Yeah,
you know, I want to make you shine, dog. I want people to know you from another stance, you know.
Appreciate it, homie.
You know,
I appreciate that, and I could see genuinely you didn't ask no pendejadas questions. You feel me?
You know,
straight up, dog. Like, if you fools want to interview me, peep game from the homie right here. You know, this is how it should be. This is how it should go. You know, at the end of the day, I could sit here and act a fool, which I could do.
And the first thing they're gonna ask you is, like, you know, you like going on benders?
Yeah,
you know,
and I am a fool, dog. But at the end of the day, dog, like,
I'm a solid fool.
Yeah, solid homie, dog. So, you feel me? Shout out to my boy. He did the interview right. He asked me some solid questions for you. Did your thing, dog.
I appreciate
You're gonna go far ways, dog.
I appreciate it, dog. Homie. Hell yeah, I fucking appreciate it. Hey, look, shout out to my fucking boy Blanco15, homie. That the homie's family, dog. He's gonna be here whenever, homie. We gonna stay connected, but the one thing I do want to see is your success, homie.
Thank you, homie.
When you get on top, homie, just know we're right here smiling at you, dog.
Hell yeah, homie. Vice versa with you, dog.
Hell yeah.
Hope you get to the top of the top with the podcast.
As the double S will, homie, the blue team will, dog.
Gangland.
You know, yes sir. So other than that, man, it's been another beautiful time, homie. Y'all have a good week. Hustle, get to the fucking bag, homie. That's what it is. It's UTV.
Blanco15, OTR Records. We out.
Sir.
Appreciate it.